Pornography. We deal with it every day here at Marriage Helper 911, particularly internet pornography. Is internet pornography infidelity?
In the social sciences, we refer to it as SEM, sexually explicit materials. Many studies have been on it, as you might imagine. One interesting study found that the female doesn't necessarily mind the male looking at pornography if two things are happening. Number one is they don't have a permanent relationship. In other words, he's just my boyfriend. And number two is if he doesn't do it much. Interestingly, that changes if either of those two things change. Number one, they marry. The study showed that from that point on, the wife becomes very resentful of the husband looking at the pornography. Now, does that happen 100% of the time? Maybe not at the outset, but over time it gets awfully close to 100%. And even in the dating relationships, if the guy looks at it a lot, then the other situation occurs. The woman who he's dating that wasn't bothered by it before now finds herself very much bothered by it. Why? In a sense, it's seen as infidelity. You're getting your sexual thrills by looking at some other woman than me. Other people making love. Are you thinking about making love to them in your own mind? Or are you really such a voyeur that you have to be looking at them? Why can't I be the one who turns you on? Now, there is an increasing number of women using pornography. All the studies aren't in yet as to how that's going to affect the man over time, but I fully expect it to be the same. If our relationship is unique into each other, then anybody else involved, even if it's just on film, actually keeps us from focusing on each other. In my opinion, is it a kind of infidelity? Yes, it is. Why? Because it's breaking the contract. It's to you and you only I should be committed. I should find my sexual fulfillment in you and all those other kinds of things, because that's what marriage is all about. And we do know, in the long run, if either of you keeps using porn, you'll eventually lose the ability to be eroticized by your spouse, because the people on those pictures or films don't get any older. Every day your spouse does. So is it bad? Yes. We'll talk about that more in other segments. We have a lot of information on it. So you might find it thrilling right now, but the price you're going to pay is one that you will not want to pay when you finally discover what it was.
Married all this time, and now he says he doesn't love me anymore. Don't know what to do? We do. Call Marriage Helper right now. We've helped thousands of people save their marriage. We can help. So call now.